It's Monday, y'all. It's Monday. Happy Motivate Me Monday. It's Monday, y'all. It's Monday. Happy Motivate Me Monday. I want to wish everybody, it's the new beginning of the month. So it's even a better day today because we are awake, we are alive, we are breathing, and we are ready to start a brand new day, a brand new week, a brand new month. It's Monday, y'all. Happy Motivate Me Monday. Yes, it's been such an eventful past week for me. Really just going and learning more about myself and how I present myself to others, and just really learning about who Empowerednista is. And it's pretty interesting because sometimes we don't realize the way we present ourselves to others and how people perceive us, but we perceive ourselves a little bit differently. But which is pretty interesting to me, but I think it's important as well. And a lot of the things that I've been hearing from the Lord, or just in passing, is learning to be more bold, not being passive. It's important for us not to be passive in the things that we do. When we want to, good morning, Stephanie, when we want to accomplish things, when we want to succeed, we can't do it passively. It's important for us to be bold and do it with confidence, and understand that what we want is what we want, and we won't stop until we get what we want, right? So, but just leading into today's message is where my strength comes from. Because as we begin to get bold, as we begin to gain confidence, as we begin to develop characteristics within ourselves, strengthen our characteristics, it's important to understand where we can pull strength from when we feel like we don't have enough strength to give, when we don't have any strength at all. You know, a lot of times when we're changing and when we're molding and transforming, we may feel like we're weak because we haven't not yet grasped that next level in our lives. We have not yet grasped the next thing that we're really trying to morph into. So you find yourself at a stage of being vulnerable, because you're still trying to learn yourself and learn where you're going and learn the path to where you're changing into. As in, I would say, if you think about the butterfly, the caterpillar, it's in a cocoon, but it's not able to defend itself. It's not able to. It's just covered with this shell, but it's not able to do anything. Someone can come by, smash it, do whatever they need to, if what it want to do with it, just because. But it's morphing into something better, something bigger, something that it's no longer going to be on the ground. It's going to be able to have unlimited ability to cross so many other places. So if I want to think about the caterpillar, it has a moment of vulnerability. It's vulnerable on the ground, yes. But when it's going morphing into the butterfly and the cocoon, it's very vulnerable because it can't defend itself and it has no clue of what's going on around it. But it does not prevent the caterpillar to actually go into that transition, because it knows that when it goes into that transition, it has something greater to look forward to on the other side. So all the vulnerability and the weakness during that time was so worth it in the end, because they gained their wings and they gained the ability to have a new life, have a new adventure, to imagine how being a caterpillar for so long and crawling on the ground, and imagine how a caterpillar felt when it became the butterfly and actually gained its wings and to be able to fly for the very first time. It's never done it before, but the wait was so worth it. I hope you're paying attention and you are able to grasp that. So in this time, if you are feeling like you are going through a time of morphing into this new person, yes, you may feel vulnerable right now or weak or not sure of what you are turning into, but it's so much greater than the past life you had, because where you're going, you've never been before, but it's going to bring so many more opportunities to you. So when I say where my strength comes from, when I go into this time where I am morphing into something bigger and better than who I used to be, my strength comes from the Lord. He gives the scripture, my grace is sufficient for you. In 2 Corinthians 12:9, God says, my strength is made perfect in your weakness. So when you're knowing that when you're weak, that God's strength is made perfect during that time, and you have so much strength to pull onto, because knowing that when you're weak, that's when he's the strongest in your life. So as you're going through, if you're going through this time where you feel like you're changing into a better person, you're getting rid of the old ways, you're getting rid of your old things, you're getting rid of your old habits, understand that God is giving you strength. You're getting strength from the Lord and to be able to push through it. So this is not a time to be fearful. This is not a time to be afraid. This is not a time to be timid about anything. This is not a time to contemplate if you're going to keep going or not. It's not a time to quit, because this is the time when you feel weak because you're going through something new and something different. This is when you're the most strongest, because your strength that you feel like you don't have is coming from the Lord. That's amazing. And that's a great way to think about it when you say, you know what? I don't have enough strength right now. I really feel vulnerable right now. I don't know what I'm doing, where I'm going. I haven't been here before, or it's been a minute since I've actually challenged myself to do something more. Understand that you can lean on a greater power, something much greater than you, and he will lead you and guide you and give you the strength that you need to carry you through. I absolutely love that, and knowing that I don't have to be afraid, because like I touched on it last week or a couple of weeks ago, that God is not the author of fear. So there is no need for you to be fearful during your time of challenge, during your time of metamorphosis, during your time of transformation, during your time of change, because God is going to give you strength to carry you through that time where you feel vulnerable, through that time where you feel weak, through that time where you don't quite understand what's coming next, during that time when you're so sick and in the hospital bed and or don't want to go back to the hospital because of your illness. God is giving you strength. He says, my strength is made perfect in your weakness. Depend on him and lean on him. I've seen so many sick people this past few months, and I want to encourage you to continue to pray and continue to lean on the Lord and let him know, yes, God, this must be my metamorphosis. This must be the time where I'm transforming into something greater than who I am. Give me the strength as you remove and take away my infirmities. Give me the strength as you continue to heal my body. Give me the strength as you continue to work on what's inside of me. For those who are not sick and are healthy, give me the strength to give me clarity in my mind. Continue to give me strength to keep pushing through when I don't see this thing working out. Give me the strength to keep moving forward when I'm not quite sure what's coming next. Give me the strength to continue to have faith in you, God, when what I see does not match up with what's going on, Lord. Give me the strength to continue to depend on you, knowing that you are making things perfect, and your strength, and you're giving me the extra strength that I need to keep pushing through. Give me the strength when I feel too tired to push through and do it again. Give me the strength when I don't know how to get up and just keep going. Give me the strength when I still feel like I want to lay in the bed all day and not get anything done. Give me the strength when I'm feeling depressed and oppressed and not knowing I haven't any guidance or direction. Lord, continue to give me the strength. So you guys want to continue to lean on the Lord for the strength that you need, the strength that you want, and understand that it's your time to transform. But during that time of transformation, you may feel weak. You may feel vulnerable. You may feel like you don't understand what's happening next. But it's important during this time to really lean on the Lord and get the strength from Him that you need to keep pushing forward. Because we have to keep moving forward, because time waits for no one. Everybody else is moving around. Everybody else is doing what they got to do. Stop allowing success and things to push to leave you behind because you are too afraid to push forward. Understand that when you feel weak, understand that when you're vulnerable, understand when you just don't have the strength or you're just too tired to keep pushing on, that you could understand that you would get that strength from the Lord. Continue to depend on Him and understand that He will make you perfect during your weaknesses. It's okay to be weak. If I got to be weak every day, I'm okay with that because I know that the Lord is making me strong, that I'm truly dependent on Him. And that's what He needs, us to truly depend on Him for everything. But at the same time, don't get me wrong, you still got to do the work, y'all. He don't want you just sitting and waiting like, I'm waiting on the Lord, I'm waiting on the Lord. He wants you to still do the work. You still got to keep it pushing. You still got to get up each and every day and do the work that counts. The work that counts. The work that will lead you further and closer, lead you closer to your goals, to your dreams, to your in your calling and your purpose. So I want to tell you guys this week, let's be strong, y'all. Our strength, when you feel like you're weak, you're still not weak because your strength comes from the Lord. All right. God bless you guys. Have a blessed week. Have a blessed week. Stay encouraged and continue to fight for everything that you want. Fight for your health. Fight for your life. Fight for your business. Fight for your children. Fight for your family. Fight for your spouse. Fight for everything that you want in this life. Because nothing's just going to come to you just because. Can't be passive. It's time to be aggressive. It's time to be confident. And it's time to be bold. Let's fight for what we want. And know, as we're fighting and as we're transforming and as we metamorphose, just like the caterpillar, we have God's divine design and His strength that's going to help us get through that time of transformation. Share this video, like this video, and share it. It may encourage somebody around you. Share. You guys have a blessed day. Have a blessed week.